Hello, we're officially back in Coachella season. If you don't have your tickets yet, I'm here to solve all your questions. This video will be all about ticketing, so if you have questions about camping, I have a separate car camping video linked in the description below. The first thing you have to know is, what type of passes are you getting? There's general admission passes and VIP passes. The difference between them is that VIP pass holders can access areas with exclusive food vendors and toilets, as well as shaded areas and a special line in the entrance. VIP won't get you backstage or closer to the stage. In my opinion, while all those amenities are nice to have, they're not necessary, and they're definitely not worth the $500 difference, but that's just me. Now, how do you actually get the tickets? First of all, don't be too stressed, okay? You will get the tickets. But what matters here is that you get to them as fast as you can. Recently, Coachella has been implementing a tier system, which means that the later you get to the checkout, the pricier the tickets will become. Tiers sell out during the sales period, so don't wait until the end of the day. The only difference between tiers is the price. There's no extra perks or extra nothing. To ensure you get the tickets for the best price, the best thing you can do is prepare different accounts of Access or whatever platform Coachella is using to sell the tickets, and have a device for each account. You cannot use the same account on more than one device, and you must have your account ready and verified before the sale starts because the servers tend to overload. Make sure your account is verified. This way you have more chances to get a good spot in the virtual line. I also recommend entering the queue at different times with each device. So let's say you enter with your laptop an hour before, and with your tablet 30 minutes before, and your phone 10 minutes. Once you're in, a blue dot will appear, and so will your session ID. Check that all devices have a different session ID. When it's your time, you have around 10 minutes to buy your passes and add-ons like camping or merch or lockers, etc. Do not close your other devices at this point, as checkout can sometimes be buggy and you want something else to rely on. Lately, Coachella has been offering payment plans during the general sale in January that consists of two payments, so 50-50. But the June sales, the pre-sales, are the ones where you can do multiple payments throughout the months. If you're going the payment plan route, you have to pay attention to what you're doing because it's very easy to not see the option. Before you enter your payment details, you have to have selected the payment plan. Normally, you will have to scroll all the way to the bottom of the page after you finish selecting all the add-ons. That's the only moment where the payment plan will come up. But if you add your payment info and forgot to select it, you can just go back on the page, not the browser, and select it. It's okay, you can go back, but just make sure to remember it and do not forget to scroll to the bottom of the page. From what I've seen, they've also been working with companies like Klarna or Afterpay that allow you to do installments if you're in the US, but you'll have to check if they're doing it this year. Another way you can get the tickets is if you're an Amex card holder. You get a special link that moves faster, and you should probably get an email, but if not, in the past the link has always been coachella.com/Amex, so probably it will be like that this year too. No matter what route you end up taking, whether you do the payment plan or you pay in full, make sure that the name you use in your order matches the ID of the person purchasing the passes, especially if you're doing will call. If you're not in the US, I recommend you choose will call, no matter how much you trust your local POS system. Sometimes Coachella will mail the passes too late, so don't take the risk, just do will call. And finally, if you end up not getting the tickets during the general sale, the safest options are to register online or checking out StubHub, as they have official locations near Coachella to solve any problems. And that's it! That's how you get tickets to Coachella. All these tips apply to the pre-sale in June and the general sale in January. I hope this helps anyone who was looking out for tips, and whether this is your first Coachella or your 8th, I cannot wait to see you in the desert. Happy Coachella!